Are you also are you optimistic? Are you that hopeful that things are likely to get better, especially when you look at some of what we see on ground now? Last I checked, and I'm not sure, but last I checked, I know that aside 13 states and yes, the FCT, these are the only states that have domesticated the legislation, the Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Act. Shouldn't that, at this point, I mean, talking about being hopeful and optimistic and all of that, I mean, if we were to change things and move things quickly along, where do we start from? Because we're not looking at this issue from the prism of lack of legislation. There is one. But yet we see that not more than 13 states, and like the FCT, like I said, have domesticated this Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Act in their state. So how do we begin at this point to redress, that situation first and foremost, and then move on?
Anyway, thank you so very much. Somebody confronted me not too long ago. To start with, I really appreciate these 13 states for domesticating this discrimination against persons enactment. It's my appeal that all 36 states, including the FCT, will do the same so that all of people living with disabilities will be given a sense of belonging. But as I said, somebody told me that he made a little research and it seemed to him as if some of the states that have domesticated the bill, that persons living with disabilities in those states are not necessarily living better lives than those states that haven't been domesticated. So we need this bill domesticated, and we need a strong willpower of all in leadership positions, the 36 states, the government of the federation, and of course the 774 local governments across the length and breadth of this country to get people living with disabilities out of the present burdens. We need this bill, and I appeal to all the states. I've monitored, and several states, the bill is currently in the state houses of assemblies, and some have gone through first reading, second reading. Some it is awaiting gubernatorial assent to make them laws. We need this law, yes, but above all, we need the willpower on the part of all in leadership position to make sure that this bill is adhered to 100%. That way, we'll be able to carry our citizens alone. And if we want a great Nigeria, our desire always is that let all hands be on the deck. And you can't get all hands on deck if not giving all hands the opportunity to develop themselves and equip themselves.